Well, hello, podcast joggers. Welcome to another uneventful episode of this podcast. I was going to do public freakout commentary, but the only clips that I really wanted to play was the first one was it was two fat white girl cops trying to arrest a guy in a store, and they weren't. And this guy was little, by the way. This was a little man, and they couldn't even arrest him. So a black guy who was not a cop had to step in and slam him down to the ground and put his knee on the back of his back, George Floyd style, in order for these two fat cops who are not qualified to do their job. It made me sick to my stomach. Then another clip was this guy throwing pumpkins at Home Depot. And then another clip was in Philly at the Christopher Columbus statue. These guineas fighting over something. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Not really worth putting my green screen up. There's no point. No one listens to this crap. Well, anyways, before we get to the odd news, talk about my board week real quick. Monday, my open mic got canceled because of the Eagles game. For the first time ever, Weenies, the place that I do the open mic at, they texted me on Facebook or Facebook messaged me and said, hey, we're sorry, but we have to cancel. There's an Eagles game on tonight. We want to use the back room where the comedy is to put up the big screen, and pretty much their way of saying we want to make actual money tonight. And I didn't have a choice. I said, okay, no problem. And then you guys saw I did a prank calls for you episode. I had some new prank requests. It went okay. I know most of them are going to pick up. Then we did some live streaming, the usual. Sitting up. Oh yeah, Wednesday I went to Jersey. I pretty much I had some food. I didn't drink. I haven't drunk in a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, because I just haven't. I've been going to comedy open mics, but I've only been doing one a week, and I just haven't really feel like drinking. I was going to drink last night, but I didn't. But I did some comedy. I did some black jokes there. The crowd got all. It was all white dudes, and they act like they're all liberal, but they have no black friends. They're all friends with each other. It's all white dudes friends with each other. They act like they're so liberal, but they're not. And I did okay. I was kind of a clunker of a set, but I had fun doing it. And then you saw my parking lot stream, pretty boring, sitting in Target as usual. Last night I was hanging out with the buffet guy, having 7-Eleven pizza, and just walking around and stuff. Nothing interesting happened on the drive home, just some farts. And speaking of that, if you folks are listening to this before September the 27th, Tuesday, another episode of Tales from the Shit. That's right, guys. Another episode of Poop Humor, or Poop Show. 8:30ish Eastern Time. I can't promise it's going to be live. It should be. But around that time, 8:30 or 9, check the channel. And I don't even know why I bother to announce it, because whenever I do, people either don't listen to this show or they forget. But that's that. And there's not much really else going on. I still haven't got my refund yet for my graphics card. I think UPS stole it. And I'm gonna probably have to pay for it. I'm gonna have to call them tomorrow and find out what happened. But who cares? That's my problem, not yours. Let's see what's going on, folks. Let's see what's going on in the old odd news, which is pretty much the show nowadays, since I don't have any other segments and guests and such. Churches use shameware app to make sure members don't watch porn. Well, how are you gonna do that? They want to shame you? It's not gonna happen. People don't care if they're ashamed of watching porn. I spent a week with a robot cat and my life would never be the same. That's weird. Why not just get a real cat? But at least with a robot cat, you don't have fleas and stuff. World's oldest bodybuilder, 90 years old, poses nude for Men's Health. People seem to be inspired by me. Well, the guys must have a really old, good cock. It says aspiring Navy SEALs are using Viagra to self-medicate when they start encouraging up blood during qualifying drills. They say it works, but at a price. They're working out with hard cocks. That can't be good for anybody. Mysterious voices heard in American Airlines and flight announcements, and nobody knows how. News island emerges from the sea on 11 hours of volcanic eruption, experts say. Meet little Jerry, the squirrel saved by a man's quick thinking and mini chest compressions. Nothing good so far. Diary of a Whippy Kid and actor murdered mom amidst plot to kill Canadian Prime Minister. Long Island cat rings doorbell for helping go missing. Aww. Michigan man asks his border officer if he could buy pot. Well, why not? Some of these cops got to be smoking. Well, all these fucking things are about cats. Robot cats and kittens ring the doorbell. Anything else going on? Guess not. Nearly 200 stranded pilot whales die on a Tasmanian beach, but dozens saved and returned to sea. Mountain goats are being airlifted at a national park because they crave human piss. Or pee, if you want to be cute about it. I don't have a joke for that yet. Police find cocaine worth $1.2 million inside of a wheelchair. Yeah, a lot of people are using old people for that now because it's the perfect thing, but they do get caught sometimes. New York Airport would no longer be considered a New York City area airport. That's big news. A Lebanese woman who stole her own savings says she's not the criminal. Well, if you have 3 personalities, then I guess that's the case. SpongeBob Shorts socks lead to arrest of serial burglar, police say. Google's co-founder flying car startup is shut down. Sorry, I just had lunch. Half-naked woman celebrating her birthday fires shot cars outside window, police say. Half-naked woman? What woman isn't half-naked these days? Last night it was a little bit cold outside, and I saw this blonde whore walking around with her little booty shorts hanging out, with her butt hanging out. Now, I wasn't complaining, but she was. Michigan couple grifted a costume, 4-tiered cocktail sausage cake on their wedding day. So they stole a bunch of stuff, including a sausage cake. I'm a sausage. I'm a sausage. I'm a spicy. All right. Daddy, would you like some sausage? If you're a Tom Green, Freddy Got Fingered fan. Chinese firm claims his cloned an Arctic wolf make it live with a dog. There are 2.5 million ants for every human on Earth, study says. Well, that's a lot of freaking ants. Russian state team presenter says Moscow should have bombed the UK during the Queen's funeral. Oh my god. The FDA warns TikTokers to stop cooking NyQuil marinated chicken. Actually sounds kind of good, because anything with chicken can go good. But it makes you really sleepy afterwards. You can now buy red paint made from real blood donated by gay men. No thanks. I don't want monkeypox and AIDS. Oh, come on. I have no problem with the gays. Oops. Far-right German party gives out gummy bears with X-rated flaw. Beyond Meat suspends COO after arrest for allegedly biting a man's nose. At least I didn't get my nose bit off by a Saigon whore. You bastard. A man has set himself on fire in the Japanese Prime Minister's Tokyo office in an apparent protest over the government's plan to hold a state. That's what they do over there. And I don't think they care. Like, oh, another asshole's letting himself on fire. All right. Just don't even put him out. Just let him. We'll make some barbecue later. Guinea Pig Awareness Week has been canceled for the Queen's funeral. Guinea Pig Awareness Week? What does that mean? I don't know. Something about, alligator captured at Mississippi Popeyes restaurant. Love that alligator at Popeyes. Was that a good line? You know what, guys? Go do your own show. Leave me alone. Tow truck used to lift a massive alligator out of a Texas road. Protester glued himself to a Nanamo bank sentence with condition he cannot possess adhesives. No Florida stories. Florida usually has the best stories. Customers are stealing Florida baskets instead of buying bags. New Jersey. Yeah, because people are fucking stealing the baskets because they don't want to give out bags. So what am I supposed to do? Carry this shit to my car like I stole it? My fucking arm's holding out? Give me a bag, you cunt. A meteorite crashed into Mars and NASA recorded the odd sound it made. A man tried to check the Queen was in her coffin. Oh. Hope he wasn't a necrophiliac trying to get some Queen corpse pussy. My God. How do I come up with this stuff? I'm sick. 12 slime leads German costumes to bags of giant snails. Slime. I used to step on snails when I was a kid back in the old neighborhood. It sucked. You never get that slime off you. Doctor ditches car stuck in traffic, runs for 45 minutes to perform surgery, That's a badass doctor right there. Give that guy a Nobel Peace Prize with that. I mean, it's an asshole if you're stuck behind him. But to save someone's life, man, it's kind of like the movie Falling Down. Remember in the beginning of the movie, he leaves his car right there? Defense! Defense! Alright. Skeletal remains found at New York City construction site ID'd as Occupy Wall Street protester missing for a decade. I think we're coming to the end here, folks. Yeah. Purple tomatoes might be coming to a U.S. grocery store. And speaking of tomatoes, you should throw some tomatoes at me because this show stinks. Folks, that is the end of this show. I'm going to try something new right now. I'm going to jerk off right now at the end of my podcast. If you want to listen. No, I'm going to type in Florida news. And, wait, Florida news, weird. And let's see what's in Florida, because Florida has the best stories. So now we went to strange Florida. Bocap arrested months after woman killed, 2 children injured while parasailing in Florida. Chick-fil-A employee fights off Florida man trying to carjack a woman. These stories aren't that weird, by the way, so far. Let's see. Man left dead animals at Parkland Massacre Memorial. Oh, this might be good. Florida wildlife director loses arm in second gator attack. Oh, I thought he was holding his dick in his photo next to his chick. Florida fight over cigarette ends with Burno man stabbed, arrested. Okay, these stories aren't that good. Florida sex offender accused of trying to buy child again at a grocery store for $100,000. Oh. Yeah, nothing too crazy on this. Alright, guys, wait. Missing child found in teacher's home. Fucking crazy white woman out there. Alright, folks, that's it. I tried. There's nothing much in the Florida stuff, but thank you for listening to this. I need this from out of my fat little rotten heart. I'll see you folks on the next one. You just listened to, and we're out of here. Go fuck yourself, Cuffy.